Good day everyone, this is Enchantrance and we are going to discuss about identifying parts of a whole and emerging patterns in trends. For today, I, Adja Tamondong, and Liza May Domingo will help you understand what this topic is about. Now, let's dive into the topic.
Parts of a whole. All trends are interrelated and interconnected. One trend sprouts and it results big change from one field to another. It influences our way of living. Also, a simple microtrend can become a macrotrend. If it continues to take its range, it turns into a megatrend. Lastly, it might also end up as a gigatrend, changing our lifestyles and norms.
This means that everything, basically everything, especially trends, are interconnected, interrelated, and part of one another. These trends may be small, but they can affect a certain field or things that is related to that trend. Take the K-pop for example. The K-pop is a music genre. It is a language of music that is sung by Korean people. But since it became a trend, it grew into something bigger. It affected the everyday lives of people, especially the fans. And here in the Philippines, a lot of people are fans of K-pop and it influences their fashion style, their preferences in foods, their language use, and also in marketing. We have adapted the type of marketing style the Koreans know or the Koreans use. For example, the second picture, you can see that NCT Dream is promoting Pen Shop, and Pen Shop is a Filipino clothing brand, and they use K-pop groups to promote their brand. And then on the third picture, we can see Blackpink, and Blackpink is a very popular K-pop group. They have many advertisements from many brands, and because of it, they also, create trends, especially Jennie and Lisa. Then on the last picture, I know you are familiar with that since you've seen that bag before, like 2017, 2018, 2019 era, the BTS bag. It is not an official merch, but because BTS is so popular, it has affected the designs, it influenced how the manufacturers of clothes, of bags, of anything, produce things that are related to BTS and K-pop groups or K-pop culture. Now let us move on and know how to identify emerging patterns. But first, let us define what does patterns mean.
Patterns are shapes, lines, behavior, etc. that are repetitive in trends. Repetition of behavior is needed for an idea to emerge.
So now let us move on and know what are the three ways to identify emerging patterns.
1. Documentation. First, non-physical information are recorded observation such as notes, photographs, voice recorder. 2. Archive or memory. Retrieve informations like letters, memorandums, documents, transcripts, etc.
3. Analysis.
Examining and combining the documents gathered, there are 3 ways to do this. Brainstorming, choosing what to use and not. Grouping, categorizing trends. Crafting combination, linking one thing to another.
Remember, we cannot use anything we have gathered, or not every documents we have is suitable for identifying the emerging trends or patterns, so we must use it accordingly and we must be wise in presenting evidences and facts.
4. Presentation, explaining and presenting the information you've gathered to easily define something. 2 methods can be used: mood board collage, storyboard, narrative with pictures and captions.
And by using these 4 methods to identify emerging patterns, we can derive what are the causes and what are the consequences of the trends to us. But what is cause and what is consequence?
Cause is a person, thing, or event that creates a trend or outcome, while consequence is the result of those trends.
We can still use the K-pop for example because the cause of K-pop is the music itself. K-pop is a music from South Korea and its consequences are, as I've said before, it affected our fashion trends, the foods we eat, the language we use, the slangs, and everything, almost everything in this modern world, especially in social media. So that ends our fruitful discussion about identifying parts of a whole and emerging patterns in trends. I hope that you have learned something, and if you want to learn more, subscribe to our channel and watch our next episode about strategic analysis and intuitive thinking. Thank you.